Hi guys, it's CV with Hygge Homestead. I am out here on my porch. Here we'll run around here. This is my assistant. She will do nothing but get in the way, but that is her job. These are going out to the, these are okra that are going out to the greenhouse. So, neighbors have all of a sudden decided to practice with their tools, and the other one's using a chainsaw. So great, we'll get through this. Okay, there's the bunnies and Mama getting some sun, getting used to being outside. I want to show you, I got this last night, got this delivered last night. It was delayed, and I finally got it delivered. So this is a portable washer and dryer. It'll be great for if we go camping, if we have a grid down, because it takes a whole lot less power. I can fill it up with my hose, and it takes a whole lot less power, or any water that you have that you've stored. Like I've got my water thing there, but any water that you've stored, you can use this, and it takes a lot less time, and just hang it on the line. So it has a timer, which is just for the length of time you want it to wash. If you want it on normal or soft, if you're doing just, easy stuff that you want done gentle. And then this is for the drain when you put it in this side. So the two sides are, this is the agitator that gets going. It holds a little bit more. And this side is the spin. And I don't know if your gym has it, but my gym the gym I had when I lived in the city, had a pool, warm water pool, and you could put your bathing suit in the locker rooms. You could put your bathing suit in one of these and spin it, so you didn't have to take it home so wet. So it gets it really almost dry. So this is just a time on how long you want it to spin. So you have two different water inlets. You have a water inlet here, okay, that you can hook up. It's just a pretty cheap hose. I'm not impressed with, the hoses. They're pretty cheap. Has the hose that you can hook up to your sink if you want to do this in your bathroom. It says don't do it in the bathroom, but I've seen people do it in the bathroom. Hook it up to your sink if you have a regular faucet. If you've got a faucet like mine has a faucet kind of like that, and it has the thing where you can pull it out to wash dishes and things. So those don't work very well. You have to get an adapter. And by the way, I just fixed this. It was the tip of it was broke, so I put some PVC glue on it, stuck it on there, and I've got some duct tape on it holding it on. We'll see if that works, because I like to have the sprinkle ones on my new starts. Okay, so it does go by electricity. So here's the electric cord, and then this is your drain. Not a very long drain cord. It works on gravity, so yeah, keep that in mind, that it's gravity. So I was thinking this would be good if it was set up a little bit higher, like on a bench or something like that, because you could work with it better, and everything being gravity fed, it would work better. Okay, since I'm doing it outside, I tried. I'm going to have an adapter if I want to use my hose, because that is not sticking on my hose. But you can also fill it with just water. Put your own water in. Like I said, if you're getting water from somewhere else and you don't have a hose, give you a full look at what it looks like. Hey, can you come here for a second? Okay. So I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to use my regular hose to fill it up. I've just got a few things in here, a few towels. They're actually wet because I was about to be ready to. Can you plug that in for me? I'm just going to put the water in it with my hose. It's just a couple dog sweaters and some towels just to get started, so I can get used to using this thing. So you can actually start the agitator. You can put your clothes in and start the agitator as you are filling your clothes, which is kind of a nice feature. I make my own laundry detergent, so if you guys want to see a video on that, I will post a video on that. It's super simple. You guys should definitely try it. So, all right, not supposed to put a ton because it's a small washer, so you're not supposed to put a ton in there. Those are like, that's rosemary, and it usually washes out in my washer. Let's see what happens with it in here. So we'll just put another dog sweater, some towels. Okay, and that's filling it up pretty good. And then if you want to get like a paint stick, or you know, a yardstick or something like that to stir it up, to stir up your detergent. Get that going. Alright, and then I'm going to set this. I'm going to set it for the whole 15 minutes. Let's see. I got to plug it in. I have an outside outlet, so I'm going to plug it into that. But this laundry detergent is so easy to make. You just use, people use different things. I got to get it plugged in because I'm going to lose my water. Learning experience, huh? Let's see, I have borax, and what else is in there? Soap powder, washing powder, baking powder, and like I said, I put some of my own herbs in there. Just you can put a couple of drops of essential oils. So there's not that many ingredients. You get the Fells Naphtha soap, or the other pink one, Zote it's called, and you just shred it and put it in there. It's a whole lot cheaper. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Get my drain hose going. All right, it's going. Let's see what happens. All right. Oh, and you can lift the lid. So if there's little kids around, be careful with that, because it does not stop when you lift the lid. Especially this one, because it spins really good. It really gets going. They put their hand in there, they could hurt themselves. So, all right. So we went through that laundry. Let's say hi to you guys. Hi, Bun Buns. Hi, Bun Buns. You liking this weather? I know I am. Get out here and get some stuff done. Hi. Hello. Say hi, Bonnie. Say hi, Bunny. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Bunny. Some of them really like being held. Some of them just, as soon as you hold them, they want to go take off and explore. Yep. This was our runt, and she's weighing more than half of the bunnies now, so I'm real pleased with that. So she's getting there. No longer the runt. And here's Dimples. Dimples has kind of become a bit of a favorite. You gotta see these dimples. You gotta see these dimples. Look at those dimples. She's got dimples on either side of her face. Isn't that cute? Okay. Dimples goes back in there. You guys can lay in the sun and get used to the wind out here. Been putting them in their home to be And today I just decided to just stick them out here for a little while. Alright, looks like I didn't turn this one very well because with the lights. Because I got half of them going. Now that one, I just had it rained for like 3 days, so I just threw all my cushions in there. So I put my porch together. So I haven't really used it for hardening off plants, but I'm sure I will. Oh, look at this, it's only like half going. These are, I thought it said okra there. Oh, it's half marigold. The marigold aren't coming up yet. And it's half bachelor button. So, that's why this time of year, I am just like planting and planting and planting. You start to get into March, and you're like, I don't even know what I planted at this point. You're like, all the planting that I did is, here's the greenhouse. All the planting I did, and I'm just haphazardly putting stuff in the ground. I am like I should be called a haphazard gardener. These are Christmas lights. These I was going to use in here, but I think I'm going to use them on my porch instead. I have 2 sets of them because I got plenty of light in here. Excuse me for a minute while I open this up. Wait till you see the inside. It's changed a bit. Oh my gosh, it's so warm. Holy moly. Come to the beach. Whew, I feel like I've come to a tropical island. Alright, this got water in it. And been using it to water the flowers and the stuff. And it's got condensation on the outside of it, so I'm assuming it's doing its job of putting condensation in here. So what kind of crazy temperature we got. Woo! What is it, like 95? Holy crap. Okay, so obviously I've brought some stuff out. It was totally empty before. Here's where the big pots are going to go. And I'm losing some of my little put butterflies on the top of there. It's got hot and they're falling off my little Dollar Tree butterflies. Okay, here is collards, kale, spinach, broccoli, mustard, bulb onion. These are, I don't know why, somebody can tell me why I always end up with spindly bunching onions. Am I supposed to cut them at the top? I think somebody said cut them at the top, trim them so they'll branch out. I don't know. Let's see, we got parsley, more parsley. Oh, this is parsley. Oh, cilantro. Got a cilantro back there. And this one is cabbage, radish. Don't know if the radish, I thought I'd give it a try. I know you're supposed to direct so. More parsley, lots of parsley, more cilantro. And this one is the one I just brought out of the bachelor button. And these two are going to go, hopefully, on my porch. I don't know if I'm going to get anything out of them because I just dumped the tulip bulbs in them. You're supposed to put them in the fall. So, all right, here we go. This is the greenhouse within a greenhouse. And oh my gosh, it's hot in here. And very, very humid. Okay, lettuce, 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 lettuce. Lettuce. Don't you love it? It's lettuce replacing lettuce. So more of the onions, more lettuce, more lettuce, more onion, lettuce, and you lost your lid, lettuce. So we've got some stuff going on. Whew. Man, that one stays hot. I wasn't sure I did this as like a little test to see if they would stay warm in here when it went down to like 30 degrees. So There is enough humidity in here. It's like it's kind of almost raining from the top of this thing. I can tap it and it's got little drops coming down. But these are task lighting. They're just little flashlights or task lighting for, you can do it like this, or you can do it directed down on the table there where you're working. So I put 2 of those up, and then I have these little lanterns on top, and then this is solar Christmas lights, so plenty bright in here. So I can work for quite a while in here at night when it's cold and dark, until the best day of the year. Best day of the year in summer for gardeners is daylight savings. So this will help. It's on wheels. Used to have been bringing plants in and out and moving plants around. It had pool stuff on it, so I just put the wood on it. I'm kind of a scrapper. I kind of use everything and anything. So let's go see how our laundry's doing. So today being good weather, I moved some of my appointments so that I could, it's a nice thing about having a more flexible schedule. So I moved some of my appointments to tomorrow when it's going to rain. And basically the way it works is I am full-time PRN, so what that means is that I get texts constantly from nursing homes all over the area and hospitals around the area, and they tell me what they need, and I can either say yes or no. And the thing is that the only catch is if I say yes, I'm committed, I have to do it. If you don't do it, they will not ask you back. If you cancel on them too many times, or if you don't show, you know, any job is not going to want you to come back. But yeah, so I can kind of make my own schedule that way. I kind of helped when I was doing the cancer treatments. The stars know. So, hey bunnies. Let's check and see. I heard if you move this timer, it doesn't really stop it, so we'll find out. We went all the way 3 minutes. Down to 3 minutes on it. I don't know if y'all can see, there is some, the water is looking a little cloudy. You can literally stick your hand down in there. Let's see what happens if I shut that, if it'll stop the... Okay, now I need to go to drain, and it's draining all the water out, which I could put in a 5-gallon bucket and use my gray water. If you were in a shift situation, you would definitely want to do that. And now these, as you can see, they're pretty wet. It did not get the herbs out, so I'll have to use the one without the herbs. So then they go in here. I don't know if I can stick it all in there at once. We'll find out. It's going to get dry. See? It's draining fast. But leaving all those herbs in there, so I better not use those herbs. I think I'm going to clog it up. And then it has a lint filter that you would clean every time. Let's see what the lint filter got out of this. Well, I don't know how to get it out, so I'll check it when I'm done filming. Okay. Now, I would leave the lid open so that you can dry that out. I heard this thing gets loud and then it calms down, and you want it away from anything it would bang on just because of noise. But it's fairly quiet. I see, as you can see, it's already gotten quiet. And the stuff's draining, so it's got water coming out slowly. You see the water. coming out kind of slowly, but it's draining the water out. And then I can bring them over. This is where I hang my clothes. I like this clothes hanger because it has a little hook and it's a pretty good amount of distance. It's a good distance between these two trees. So I just hook it on here and I can unhook it when I'm done with it. And this, you just take it and hook it on there. So if you're like in an apartment or whatever and you don't want to, you can't have it up all the time, if you have a tree or something to your balcony, you might be able to do it, or across your balcony. Just wouldn't go as far. And then I keep my clips hidden under here out of the rain. But I use this all summer long because I have hardwood floors and I am always washing rugs. 3 dogs and you know my animals and stuff, so I'm always washing stuff. I like to keep my house clean, so I have allergies, so I like to keep everything really clean. This is where the bulbs I showed you that I don't know if they're going to come up that are tulips. I'm going to maybe try to put some bachelor button in there or something. But one goes here and the other one goes over there. So that'll be the start of my spring. I've got some irises coming up here. And I don't think there's anything else. There's probably irises on the other side. Blueberries are all along that fence. Blueberries and raspberries mixed in. And I want to get some elderberry. Just got to decide on a spot that's going to have enough sun for it on one of the ends. So, and the trees, these are my baby apple trees. Take you out here and show you my baby apple trees. Boy, my neighbors are loud today. Okay, baby apple trees got trimmed. And I put these, hopefully I put one in here, I don't know where it's at. I put these Job spikes in. They were like about 1 inch in circumference and about 6 inches long. And it took like 2 per tree. And you put them out about 3 feet. I put them out the other day. You can't really see it in there. And you have to kind of hammer them in. And they're just like plant fertilizer sticks. So I sprayed them for, last year I got rust. Probably from my neighbor's tree, which is nothing I can do anything about. So I sprayed them for rust. I got little buds coming up on them, see? I come back a little bit. Sprayed them for rust. And these bamboo, I don't know if I did it right. I don't know, they're kind of black, so I don't know if I did it right. But you can cure bamboo. Pull these out. Chick-fil-A let me have them because I had them growing all over behind their dumpster thing. And bamboo grows like crazy. If you ever plant bamboo, be careful because it'll take over. So anyway, I went in and chopped these down, took the leaves off, and then what you do is you put them in the fire and you just sit there with a stack of them. And I use them for, I holding up, like here's a little one and the big one. So I got a bunch of them. Got a bunch of them for like my tomato plants and stuff. You just hold it in the fire. You just kind of run it through the fire and sit at your fire pit. And then you take a rag, and you want to wear like a glove or something, because it has this residue on the outside of it, and it supposedly cures it so that it won't rot. So I don't know if I did it right, but I can always go back and get more of these bamboo sticks and try it again, so you guys can tell me if that's right, if that's the way it's supposed to look now, or if I didn't cure it right. 'Cause some of it doesn't have black on it. Some, maybe that's just the residue. The residue like locks in. It like locks in and cures it from deteriorating. So there's a little tip. You also want to, like, see these branches on my apple tree? You want to take something and tie them down to like the ground, so that they start coming out, because you want it to be like a bush, like my neighbor's tree. You want it to be out, so when you first get them, kind of train them by pulling them out. But this apple tree looks pretty good. I don't know about the other ones. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see how it turns out. But thanks for hanging out with me. We'll go and check the laundry, see if it dried. And I'll get back to all the rest of my work. Hi, Say. You watching the laundry? I'm not hearing anything, so it must be done. Let's see how dry it got. I put a lot in there. Oh my. It's just like at the gym. It is almost totally dry, you guys. Doesn't get like lint or anything out. That's one thing. Cause like, see, these are my herbs, so I need to use the one without the herbs. But oh my gosh, these are almost totally dry. I'm very pleased, and that took no time at all, and it already drained. So good deal. You guys should check one of these out. I think it was, I don't know, like $100. Wasn't that much. Took a little while to get here. This one is for if you want to rinse. I didn't do the rinse, so I didn't want to take more time during a video, but this one you could put water in to rinse. But like I said, you can also, from wherever you're getting your water from, you can dump it in here, and then it'll just drain out that drain hole. So yeah, if you want to get one, you want to try it and see a little bit, save a little money, or try it like me, because you want to know that you've got something you can use if things go wrong. So all right, well, thanks for hanging out with me, and like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. CB out.